Na 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 na.
Hello?
Somebody release some shitty demos. It's time to get back into action.
I'm on it. Hey, what's up? Ah, shit. Absolutely fuck all to play. Let's look at some demos, shall we? No. No, please no. Don't make me do this. Please. Fine then, if you really want me to do it, let's play this. But first I gotta ask everybody else. Hey Steve! I'm gonna play Superman Returns, you wanna watch me?
No, God! No, God, please, no! 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 It will be the end of all of us! No! Yes!
Okay, that's fine, I didn't need all your opinions, but thanks anyway. Alright, let's go. Superman Returns. You complete and utter assholes! You had to make me do this one, didn't you? Of all the games you could make me do, you had to pick the one which I really did not want to play! Okay. I'll do it. For you. Let's pick up and play then. So. As we press start, do we get to hear the amazing Superman theme? You know, the one that's been going through the entire series. Do we get to hear that? No, we we just hear some other bland music. Oh, I get it. It's a reference to the 4th episode, right. Okay, let's act serious now. A project like Superman could be very well done. But, unfortunately, it isn't. Okay? But, maybe if they pick the right company to make the game, you know, the game won't be half bad. That was weird. Oh well. Alright. Let's head back upstairs then. Man, it is way too warm to be wearing that fucking thing. Alright. So, we've already established that it's being made by EA. And this isn't one of those games which is published by EA but made by a different company. Oh no, this was actually made by EA. So they only have themselves to blame. And you know what? I wish they fucking bankrupt themselves for making this game. I mean, they bankrupt companies for making good games. And yet, they make Superman Returns, which is then critically panned by most gamers. And yet they don't get bankrupt. You wanna know why? Because they make the same fucking shitty games every year. You just look at the FIFA series. They make a FIFA game every fucking year. And yet, they still get money off it. You wanna know why? Because there are football fans out there which still believe that because you can see a little more detail on the ant-like playable characters, then it's fine. Okay, I'm starting to lose track here. Let's go on to the game. You really want to see gameplay of this game? Alright. For the first time, let us look at some gameplay of Superman Returns. How the fuck can EA get away with this? They make games which are incredibly detailed, and yet they think they could get away with making this, which is probably the worst looking game ever.
Did EA really think they could shit this out their ass without people noticing how bad it looks?
This is a next-gen console, and I'm not kidding. This is 360 gameplay. This is graphics from the Xbox 360. They thought they could get away with this? It's completely mind-blowing how much the graphics suck. Okay. Well, let's just get one good thing out the way. The flying mechanics in the game are actually pretty good, and they are actually a lot better than Top Gun combat trainings. Hang on. I just made a very good connection. Top Gun Combat Zones was created by Titus, or Titus, or however you pronounce it. Titus also made Superman 64. And now I'm reviewing this game. It's completely mind-blowing how the link... Hang on, why the fuck am I holding this? I ain't fucking holding that game again. No way. Alright, okay. Let's have a look at some more things then.
The first thing I really notice is the fact that even though it shows you all the fancy moves you can do, it doesn't actually tell you how to do them. That really pisses me off about a game when it doesn't do that. I believe Dead Rising had the same sort of thing. Okay, that's quite good. You can actually interact with the buildings and stuff like that. That was something lacking in Superman 64 when Superman bashed into a building, he didn't actually interact with things. But you know what the problem is here?
The problem is that every time Superman even scrapes a fucking building, it seems to interact the same way as he crashes into a building. So say that I just scraped into you. I would probably fall over and die if I was Superman.
Wow, look at this truck. I want this truck. That's a pretty bland looking truck. Yeah, let's pick the truck up. Let's fly in the air with it. Hey, what happens when I throw it up in the air? Oh, okay. That's quite cool. It doesn't actually have... Did I just blow that truck up with my laser beam?
So it doesn't seem that probably an 8-ton truck, or however heavy a truck is, it doesn't even seem to apply to the laws of physics. Okay, yes, it's Superman, and he has the strength of the gods or something like that, but surely if you have something like a truck, it would at least respond in the way as if you were hurled in a truck. Also, another factor, why the hell is it that I can shoot a truck with my laser beams and yet I can't shoot people with my laser beams? Why can't I have like a moral choice system where I can choose to be uber cool Superman which saves the city, or just go around blasting people with my lasers, carving shit into their foreheads? You know, that's something that's quite cool actually, I found out. I don't have actually any gameplay footage of it, but I do actually confirm that you can write shit on the floor. You can use your laser beam to like carve stuff into the ceiling. So if you wanted to, you could carve a pair of balls, or write shit, or fuck, or whatever you want to say in the things.
But there is one problem. Sometimes when you fly around, you bump into missions. And it's not like most games where you have to talk to somebody to get the mission. No, it just decides to bang you onto the mission. It was like, oh, you want to fly around New York City? Well, bam, here's a mission for you. Take that at your ass. I don't even think robots were in the movie Superman Returns. I think that this Superman Returns is actually trying to base itself on the comic book.
Well, isn't that a brilliant idea? Marketing the game under a movie, and yet passing it off as a comic book game. You know what? It really pisses me off when games do that. They decide to base itself off a movie, and then you have no connection to the movie whatsoever. At the moment, I'm only fighting robots.
The robots look like something that a 10-year-old would make for his school project. In fact, I wouldn't be surprised if the robots were created by EA's sons. You know, they probably came home and said, "Daddy, look at my school project." And they probably went, "Whoa, that's a brilliant design, son. I'm going to make that in my new video game." Yay!
I cannot believe the fact that I am actually playing this game. You know, the fact that it's based off the comic books rather than the movie just insults it.
Spider-Man did a similar thing by basing a game off a comic book, and that was Ultimate Spider-Man, and that game was brilliant.
So that is one good factor. I mean, there are some good comic book based games out there, but at least they don't actually mark themselves down as movie titles.
One thing that is quite cool is that you can pick up civilians. Now, wouldn't it be great if you could pick up those civilians, throw them about 50 feet into the air, and then just watch them drop into a bloody mess on the ground? That would be an awesome game. But, unfortunately, EA doesn't give you the goddamn courtesy to let you do that. Instead, you can't drop them when you're at a certain height. You have to wait until you're at the ground to do it. One thing that is quite annoying is that the civilians are always hurt. Yeah, they can actually get hurt during missions by the robots. And you have to take them to ambulances. You don't have to, but if you don't, some little speech bubble comes up telling you, like, "Help, Superman, I'm in trouble, and I can't walk to the ambulance." And it doesn't even show them going into the ambulance. As soon as they go anywhere near that ambulance, they just walk up again. What, is Jesus in the ambulance and just says, "You are healed now, go off and enjoy life," until they get hit by another robot, and then you have to save them all again.
This is just a catastrophe of game design! The only thing good about it is the flight controls, but apart from that, it is a bland button masher. Nothing more. Graphics are terrible, especially for 360 standards, and it was released on PS2 as well. I hate to think what the PS2 version is like, but apart from that, it is nothing more than a terrible game. I cannot believe they made a demo for this game. It is nothing to be licensed for. I cannot believe that DC actually allowed them to make this game. It is terrible. You know what? I have had enough with games like this, causing me nothing but pain and misery. So I'm going to end it all. I have actually rigged my TV remote so that when I press the red button, it will cause my Xbox to explode, meaning that I will never have to play any more shitty games on this console. The console will be erased from history, and I will never have to play this again.
Oh my god, guys, I just got the most brilliant idea. How about we, at EA, make gaming revolution? Let's bankrupt another company and make another FIFA game!
I guess that didn't work. Oh well. I suppose that there is some good things about the game. Well, actually, the only good thing about it is the flying mechanics. It's a bit like Iron Man, if I haven't said that before. Iron Man is very bad, but this flight controls is what makes it actually an okay game, if you can get past the graphical flaws. But Superman Returns is just a terrible game. There is no reason to play it whatsoever. The only reason I played this was on request. So, I suppose I'll stay around. Let's play some more games. Hey, does anybody want to play Two Worlds 2?
No, God! No, God, please, no! 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 It will be the end of all of us! No! Yes!
Okay then. I didn't need any more persuasion than that. I'm so lonely.